Wednesday live dive. My name is Bryce. I'm the Husbandry and Operations Manager here at LiveAquaria in Rhinelander. And we've got another exciting list of items to bring to you guys today. So we're going to go over some of the rules and the processes of how live dive works. So we've got a list of 27 items today. We're going to show each item one by one. As each item is shown, a number, the size, the original sale price, and the live dive sale price will be listed in the chat. Along with that number, if you want to secure the purchase, you're going to place that number in the chat. So if we're showing item number 3, you're going to want to place 3 in the chat to secure that item. If you have secured an item, we are going to need you to send an email to social@LiveAquaria, SOCIAL @LiveAquaria, with your name, your email address obviously, your shipping information, and the items you've secured. I'll be reaching back out to customers tonight and into tomorrow morning to confirm that we have those items down and secured, and then our customer service team will be going through and adding those items into your cart. Once they've added those items into your cart, they're going to be reaching out to let you guys know they're ready for purchase. At that time, you can then add any other LiveAquaria Wisconsin items and live items into your cart as well. So if you're looking for any other marine fish, any other cleanup crew or corals, you can get those added into your cart, and those are also going to ship out with free shipping. So all live dive items do have free shipping. There is the $9.99 box fee, but free shipping for all live dive items.
Just need to speak up just a little bit, please.
All right,
I'll get a little closer here, guys.
So we've got another exciting list for everybody today. We are going to have 2 mystery boxes in today's live dive. Mystery boxes are just that, they're a mystery box. So we will tell you the sale value and the normal retail value of what would be in that. Those items will not be disclosed until the mystery box is shipped out. So for instance, the mystery boxes that were purchased on Monday of this week, once those ship out, we're going to be doing social media posts that reveal what was in those, and then I will also reveal the contents of those mystery boxes next Monday. So for the mystery boxes today, we would be looking at revealing those next Wednesday for everyone. What else?
Let's see, we're talking about the box fee, free shipping, Wisconsin facility live items. I think we're good. I do have some questions.
So once again, everybody, the most important thing is if you've secured an item, please send the email right away to social@LiveAquaria, SOCIAL, LiveAquaria.com, and I will be confirming those items. So it sounds like we have some questions in the chat, and if anybody else has any other questions, please send them out. So let's go to some of those questions.
Stephen Kosup is asking, is there any chance I can get items added to my cart tonight so I can purchase tonight to get it by Friday? I might not be in town next week.
So we typically have issues with Friday shipping out of Wisconsin. We haven't been doing that recently. I don't know if I can get those added into the cart tonight, Stephen, but I can follow up with you first thing tomorrow morning. I can get those added into the cart first thing tomorrow morning, so if you're able to check out tomorrow, we could still potentially get those items out the door tomorrow for you. So I will make sure to follow up with you, Stephen, and we'll get those boxes coming. Glad to get that mystery box in your hands.
Let's see, Eco Reef is also asking, what if the mystery items are not good for your tank? Is that fair to the animals?
So with the mystery boxes, what we're doing is we try and be as specific yet as general at the same time. So if you're going to order a mystery box that's cleanup crew, those are all going to be reef-safe invertebrates that you would want as cleanup crew for your reef tank. The other mystery box that went out on Monday was a CCGC frag pack. So that may be LPS, that may be softies, that may be SPS, or a variety of all of them, but those are going to be smaller, more beginner type frags. Some of the other boxes that are coming up, we may list a coral type. We may say that those are colonies, and so somebody looking for SPS coral or soft corals can then add those types into the box. We are also going to be doing some other invertebrate boxes, but for now we will not be doing any any fish mystery boxes, because our main concern is making sure that these animals are going to the correct home and are going to be getting the correct care.
Okay, I think we're all caught up.
Alrighty. Well, this takes us to item number 1. Item number 1 today is going to be a Maxima Clam mystery box. Sale price on this is going to be $159.99, and the retail on this will be at least $249.99. So once again, this is a Maxima Clam mystery box. So we do have a variety of aquacultured Maximas in-house. So the mystery box will be selected by myself. I can assure you, you will not be getting any repeats or any of the similar patterns. They will be drastically different patterns.
It also says just no mystery Galaxia coral.
No, we will be, any mystery boxes, I'm going to be very selective on what goes into them, making sure that we're not sending difficult or aggressive corals to anybody that's not prepared for these.
So again, this is item number 1, the mystery box for Maxima Clams.
Crazy Reefer, that's part of the mystery on this clam box. I've already told you that it's definitely the clams. I am not disclosing yet how many will be in there, but I can assure whoever purchases this box, they will be happy with what they receive. Well, it looks like we don't have any takers here on the first mystery box right now, so we're going to keep moving forward, and hopefully we'll circle back to that one on the second pass. So we're moving down to item number 2. This is a black leopard wrasse. This is a female. Normal retail on this would be $129.99, and today this is coming to you in live dive for $89.99.
Oh, you know, the fresh water. I think we forgot to mention that today.
We should mention that we had a couple issues on our end, and there are not going to be any freshwater items today. I do apologize for all our freshwater fans out there. As I've said before, we are doing a revamp on our freshwater system, and I'm working to bring some rare and unique freshwater specimens in for the live dive, but today we unfortunately do not have any freshwater live dives. I personally apologize. That is an issue on my end today. But so right now we're looking at item number 2. This is a black leopard wrasse. She's a female subadult. Normal retail would be $129.99, and today in live dive it is $89.99.
Are these guys expert only?
They are expert only. This cohort has been with us almost 2 months now. They're eating very well, eating frozen foods great. So you're definitely going to get a healthy specimen that is eating prepared foods. So you don't have to. Typically the expert only tag is regarding to finicky feeders and tricky feeders, but any of the fish that we bring to you in live dive and all the fish that are on Diver's Den are eating frozen and prepared foods.
And of course the same animals that go through our Diver's Den process, they go through the same process for live dive as well. So everybody's been quarantined and conditioned for the same standards as Diver's Den. Now with the the expert only, the guarantees are a little bit different.
Correct. They are arrive alive only.
Whereas otherwise our main policy is 7-day guarantee.
7-day guarantee, correct. So once again, this is item number 2, the black leopard wrasse. They are a reef safe item. Normal retail would be $129.99, and today in the live dive it is $89.99. These are a rare specimen. I've been trying for a couple months to bring them in, and I finally got one good cohort in, so we're trickling those out to you guys. But it's not an item that I can be sure that we're going to have again anytime soon. But we're going to keep moving on, and we'll definitely circle back to this guy on the second pass through.
Of course, if anybody has any suggestions on what they would like to see in future live dives, please feel free to let us know in the chat.
Yep, always love the suggestions. So right now we're looking at item number 3. This is a saltwater Dalmatian Molly 3-pack. These mollies have been converted over to full saltwater. They've been in saltwater for over a month now. Great trio to be going out. Robin, got you down for number 3.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Let's see, Eva would like to know what region is the wrasse from?
I apologize, I'm going back through the list in my head. Those came from Tonga. So they're down in that Western Pacific region, Tonga to the Marshall Islands out there. But Robin, we got you down for number 3, so we're going to move on to item number 4.
Stephen, a suggestion that we should have a live dive customer of the month and reward them.
I like that idea, Steven.
I do too. I'll have to make a note for that.
So item number 4 is a multi-barred goatfish. This guy hails from Papua New Guinea. It's coming in at 5.5 inches. Normal retail would be $89.99, and today in the live dive he is $69.99. These goatfish make great sand stirrers. If you have a larger reef tank or a deeper sand bed, these are a great guy to help keep that stirred up. They won't pick on any inverts in the system. If you do have some smaller snails or very small crabs, potentially, but hermit crabs are safe, emerald crabs are definitely safe, and corals are safe. So great addition to a reef tank. So once again, this is item number 4, the multi-barred goatfish. Normal retail $89.99, and today $69.99 in the live dive.
Noel says winner, you got 1 free ounce of salt water in your bag. Let's see, maximum size for the goatfish.
That is a full-grown specimen, so max size is 6 to 7 inches on these guys, so this is a full-grown specimen.
Of course, all of these items here are VIP access for the live dive. They are not available on Diver's Den or anywhere else on our website. It is for you guys only and for the duration of this stream.
So, and that's any items that aren't secured today. Those are going to go back into our quarantine system, and then we'll be making an appearance in the regular Diver's Den. But each Monday and Wednesday we go through and we select a curated list just for you folks here, and give you guys the value savings up front, and hopefully give you a first shot at some of the rare and unique items that we have coming into Diver's Den. So we'll let you guys stew on this one, and maybe some of you guys are doing some Googling on your own to check him out, but we're going to keep on moving, and we're going to move on to item number 5. Item number 5 is a red scorpion fish. Scorpiona scrofa is the scientific name. This guy is hailing from Kenya. It's coming in at 6.5 inches. Normal retail would be $99.99, and today in the live dive this is $69.99.
They are venomous.
They are crazy reefer. These are definitely reef safe. They are 100% reef safe. They will not mess with any corals, and any fish that cannot fit in their mouth are perfectly safe. Hermit crabs are also safe. Emerald crabs are also safe. Shrimp may be on the menu. As far as playing nicely with others, I've housed these in several very large reef tanks. They do great with angels, any-tangs, and obviously are fine with the corals. So you got to watch out for the smaller fish, but they are 100% reef safe.
Crazy Reefer's asking about shrimp. Could they maybe sample some of those guys?
Shrimp are on the menu.
Okay. Not shrimp safe.
Not shrimp safe.
As the evil grin says, not people safe.
This guy he's pretty chill. The scorpions, they kind of get a puppy-like personality to them. They definitely know their feed times. They will definitely recognize who feeds them. They typically come sit in the same place in the tank waiting to be fed. This one is eating off of tongs. He is eating frozen, and occasionally he does get some live items. But I do my best to wean any of our scorpions or any of our predators onto frozen foods, and this one is accepting frozen food from the tongs.
They handle with caution. They are venomous, so
definitely handle with caution.
I love the eyes. They're so cool. It's almost like a mirror. They're almost like see-through or something. Oh, Crazy Reefer would like to see some anglerfish.
Crazy Reefer, those are coming up soon. I've got a great group in the quarantine system now, and probably be at least another week, and then we'll definitely have some anglers making an appearance.
Steven's asking how venomous are they?
How venomous? It really depends person to person. So I have not been stung by this particular species, but I have been stung by several species of scorpions and several species of lionfish. For myself personally, it's like a very intense bee sting. You definitely get some swelling in the arm and some pain. But for me personally, it's not much more than, ouch, that really hurt, and this is not going to be great for a few hours. Some people do have other reactions and have, it may end up being something more significant. If you are ever stung by a scorpion or a lionfish, the best thing you can do is get whatever was stung, whether that be your hand, your arm, or wherever else you may have been hit, into hot water immediately. So hot water actually denatures the proteins that are in their venom. So if you can get your hand into hot water, as hot as you can stand it immediately, that's going to reduce any effects from the venom.
Kind of like with the jellyfish thing. Hot water in the...
Jellyfish, actually, the best thing for jellyfish stings is vinegar, plain white vinegar. So if you're ever stung by jellyfish, and that also works for carpeted anemones and any other corals that have the nematocysts, if you get any stings from these animals, best treatment for those is vinegar.
Eco-Reef would like to see a magnificent fox face.
Eco-Reef, I can definitely add that down.
Fish Fam is asking, did you remember to hit like and subscribe?
I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. Love the suggestions, love the questions. Keep them coming.
Or please asking for a live demonstration.
Live demonstration. I think I'm going to avoid that one today.
Maybe next time.
Some of the scorpions in here I do end up handling with just bare hands, but we're not going to do that with this guy today.
Don't try that at home, please.
But we love the questions, we love the suggestions, and for some of our people here, if you guys have specific questions on an animal, and you've purchased something here, you're definitely going to get my email tagged along with that. So feel free to reach out to me if you guys have any specific questions on animals or specific feeding techniques. I have a degree in aquarium science. I've spent several years working in public aquariums, and then I've worked at several different ornamental wholesalers, so I've seen a variety of everything.
MGM 85 would like to know if we get any Aptasia eating nudibranch.
We do. Yep, we do. And we've actually got a few in-house right now. We have been putting them to work and making sure that they are doing their jobs. And then some of those guys will definitely be making their appearance in Diver's Den and Live Dive shortly. But I think this scorpion fish has got enough face time, so we're going to keep moving on. So we've got item number 6, the copper band butterfly. This guy is just under 4 inches at 3 3/4. Normal retail would be $149.99, and today in the Live Dive it is $99.99.
Oh, Noel would like number 6, please.
Noel, got you down. Thank you so much. Alrighty, well that moves us along to item number 7. This is a Volatin lionfish. Normal retail would be $99.99, and the sale price today is $69.99. This guy is about 4.5 inches from nose to tail, but from fin tip to fin tip, he is just over 8 inches. So he's an impressive looking specimen. This was also collected down in the Caribbean. So some of you are aware there's a very large problem with invasive lionfish down in the Caribbean.
Yes.
This is actually one of those invasive lionfish. We work with a vendor down there, and any Volatin that is coming through LiveAquaria from Wisconsin, we work very hard to make sure that these are specifically the invasive lionfish collected down in the Caribbean. So we want to do our part to help out with those and make sure that those partners are having success in that mission. So it's a very important mission, helping cleaning up those reefs.
No, I believe shipping for these guys are restricted in some states.
Shipping is restricted in some states. These will not ship to Florida. But once again, this is item number 7, the Volatin lionfish. Normal retail $99.99, and today in the Live Dive it is $69.99.
Also venomous.
Also venomous. So I'm doing my best to bring you guys some different, unique things. I've definitely been a scorpion and predator collector in my days, so we're going to be seeing some more of those items coming forward. Another reef-safe item, it will not mess with any corals. Shrimp are definitely on the menu. Hermit crabs, emerald crabs would be safe. Corals all okay, but any smaller fish and shrimp are definitely on the menu.
Do they get along with each other?
They do great in groups, yeah. They can make some really stunning displays in groups, and they actually mix well with other lionfish. They mix well with scorpions. Typically all the scorpions and lionfish mix very well together and can make a quite striking display.
What's the recommended tank size?
Recommended tank size would be at least 90 gallons on these guys. They get pretty large. Typically in aquariums they can get, you know, over a foot from nose to tail, and at a foot long they'd be about 18 inches wide, so they can grow to some pretty impressive sizes. So normal retail on this item would be $99.99, and today in the live dive he is $69.99. So once again, this is item number 6. So if you wish, item number 7. So if you wish to secure this item, just place 7 down in the chat, and then please send an email to social@LiveAquaria, SOCIAL@LiveAquaria, with your name, your email address, your shipping address, and then I'll reach right out to confirm the items.
And also, if you see anything that you would like as far as live goods on the Wisconsin store, we would be happy to add that to your order as well.
Yep.
Help you take advantage of that free shipping.
Yep, all those items would ship with the same free shipping for any live dive item.
But there is that $9.99 box fee, so we want to make sure everyone's aware of that.
So we're going to keep moving on. Item number 8 here. This is a juvenile emperor angelfish. This guy is just under 2 inches. Normal retail would be $149.99, and today in the live dive he's $99.99.
Yeah, Ripley would like number 8, please.
Ripley, thank you so much.
He's a cute little guy.
He is a cute little guy.
They completely change color as they get older, but they still have some really cool patterns. We do have example photos on our website as well on LiveAquaria.com if anyone is curious.
Yep, we got a lot of time to watch this guy grow. It's a pretty small one. We don't often see him this size, so excited to bring this one to you. So moving forward to item number 9. This is a Delectus dottyback. This hails from Sri Lanka. It's coming in at just under 2 inches. Normal retail would be $79.99. Today in the live dive it is $59.99. So these guys get to be a very striking orange color. So their behavior is typical to any other dottybacks or pseudochromis. Very reef friendly, no issues with corals. They may not do great with other dottybacks or other conspecifics, but definitely a good addition to a reef, or especially a nano reef tank. But you can see the blue lines coming in. So this guy will be a very striking orange, all orange head, and then have the blue lines trailing through to the tail.
He's so cute.
So once again, this is the Delectus dottyback, item number 9. Normal retail would be $79.99, and today in the live dive is $59.99.
What's the recommended tank size for this little guy?
Recommended tank size, pretty small. You could keep these guys in, as small as a 5-gallon nano. It's not going to get too much bigger. The Delectus is a larger size of the dottyback, so they will get almost 5 inches. It would be a full grown adult in the wild. I would typically think they're going to be closer to 4 in an aquarium. But you can definitely keep this in a nano tank or a smaller reef tank, and they're a great, active, curious addition, as you can see, coming right out, wondering when we're going to feed them next.
So you know, also has the rhomboid of dottybacks.
It's a great comparison.
Yes.
Alrighty, well, we're going to keep moving forward from him. So we're moving to item number 10 now. This is a bicolored dottyback, same family as the Delectus. This one's coming in at just under 2 inches. Normal retail would be $39.99, and today in the live dive it is $29.99. It's a bicolored dotty back.
Ron 1 would like number 10, please.
Right.
Thank you, Ron. And of course, if anyone has any suggestions on what they would like to see, both for marine and freshwater, please feel free to mention in the chat, and we'll do our best to get those in for live dive.
Absolutely. Love seeing the suggestions, love the questions.
Suggesting what kind of tank mates do the diamondbacks and the diamondbacks have, and will they get along with the damsel?
Damsels would be just fine tank mates. Clownfish would be another great one. Any gobies, watchman gobies, citrus gobies, things of that nature. So definitely the smaller fish. But this fish can also hold its own in a larger tank. So if you've got a larger reef tank with angels, tangs, things like that, as long as you don't have any of the scorpions or the lionfish that we've shown earlier, these play pretty well with almost everyone.
Just not other dotty backs, right? They don't really get along with other dotty backs.
If you've got enough room, you can do multiple dotty backs, but under 55 to 75 gallons, I would not recommend 2 dotty backs.
Let's see.
If we have the leopard wrasse.
We do have some leopard wrasses.
We did have number 2. That looks like it's still available.
So we did have one in today that we'll be circling back to. Item number 2 was the black leopard wrasse, but we do have some ornate leopard wrasses around, and we're definitely going to be working to bring some more of those guys into the live dive.
If they wanted to take a quick peek at the black leopard wrasse, just let us know. We'd be happy to go back to it to show it too.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to take another any of the previous items, we're happy to circle back, but we're also going to circle back to all of them on the second pass that we go through.
Yes, absolutely. We have a suggestion for some reef-safe starfish.
Reef-safe starfish,
That's
crazy
always a good
reefer,
one.
you can add that in.
Evil Grin says, the more the better, spread the rage with the dotty backs. Let's see, Hubs and Ashba. Oh, I hope I'm saying that correctly. They're asking, what size black ghost knife fish do we have?
I would need to check with our California team, so we don't have any of those in-house right now in Rhinelander, Wisconsin, but I do know that there are some available in the California warehouse. I'd be happy to reach out to that team and check back. So if you are wanting to get more information on those black knives, you can also send me an email at social, SOCIAL, at liveaquaria.com. Make sure you put attention Bryce in the top of it, and any of your questions, it'll come directly to me, and I'll make sure that I follow up with you guys.
Do we put Ron White for number 10?
Yep, Ron
Okay,
White
perfect.
got you down for number 10. So we're going to keep moving on for number 11. This is a scarlet pinstripe wrasse. This specimen's coming in at just over 2 inches, 2 1/4. Normal retail would be $39.99, and today in the live dive it is $29.99. Robin, got you down. Excellent. Thanks so much, Robin. Well, that's going to bring us to the last of these smaller guys, and we're going to move on to the next system, which is some larger fish.
I sure would love to see some pictures of these tanks that.
Yes, me too. Please share, guys.
Absolutely. Please,
I would love to
anybody
see that too.
share some tank pictures. If you guys want to drop them in the comments, if you purchase anything. You can attach pictures to the social at LiveAquaria email. I would definitely like to get some more things out there, and as long as you're okay with it, we'd also love to share your tanks with the group and show everybody some of the quality marine life that's coming out of these live dives. So right now we're going to look at item number 12. This is a big eye soldier fish. This one's coming in at just over 5 inches. Normal retail would be $99.99, and today in the live dive is $79.99.
I believe these are also venomous, right?
They are. They've got 2 spines in the front that are venomous. I'm not aware of anybody
Nobody here that I
being
know
stung with
of
the
stung by one
soldiers.
before.
So it can definitely happen, but through all the years and here in house and the different staff and the many of these that we've brought through, I have not had any issues with soldier fish. So these are another one that any smaller fish, any shrimp are definitely on the menu, but they're coral safe. They're a very peaceful fish, so any larger tanks, any fowler or a larger reef type system, these are a great addition. It's a really striking red. It's showing well in the video, but on our end here, this guy is just glowing. It's a really good looking fish.
Let's see.
Zachary, I will definitely keep my eye out. We've got some more bang guys that are in. I think it's going to be another week or two before those start coming out into Divers Den and Live Dive, and I can definitely look at bringing out some sexed pairs.
See, Steven says, y'all should hire that guy who has this show where he gets stung by insects to see what these fish stings do.
We don't need to hire them. We have an employee named John. John has
He's
been
been
here for
stung and bit by
13 years. John has been stung by just about everything you can be stung by. So if you have specific questions between John and myself, we've probably been stung by it or bitten by it.
I think the worst he's gotten was a goblin fish. That was a bad time.
And that goblin fish, surprisingly enough, ended up at my house and in several states away.
Goodness. Did it ever try to bite you?
Nope.
Oh. Oh.
So once again, this is item number 12, the big-eyed soldier fish. Normal retail would be $99.99, and today in the live dive, it's $79.99.
So the guy's name is Coyote. Coyote Peterson.
Yep.
That's the bug guy.
Definitely familiar with the coyote videos.
I'll have to look him up. I don't think I've ever seen him.
Oh, it's a great yawn from him. So, surprisingly big mouth, almost as big as their eyes. They've got some really neat layers to the lenses once you see them in person. Very unique fish. This is item number 12, the big-eyed soldier fish. Normal retail would be $99.99, and today in the live dive it is $79.99.
Some viewers asking for a Coyote Peterson collab.
You know, as soon as Ian's back, I'll let Ian know that he needs to reach out, and we'll see.
We'll talk to marketing, see what they say. We'll definitely pass it along.
All right, well, we're going to keep moving on. So we're going to look next at item number 13. This is the sunburst butterfly. This guy comes from Australia. Normal retail would be $99.99, and today in the live dive it is $79.99. The specimen's right at 3 inches. It's been here just over 2 months. It's a great healthy specimen, eating well, eating a variety of frozen foods.
Oh, let's see. Joseph Flanagan would like number 13, please.
Joseph,
Thank
we
you.
got you down. Thank you so much.
Let's see. Yes, we do our live dive streams every Monday and every Wednesday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now and then a holiday might get in our way, but we will give you guys a heads up if we do have to change the schedule.
Yep. We'd also been considering doing different themes for the Monday and Wednesday live dives, so if anybody has any suggestions, anything that they would like to see, or if there's anybody has any thoughts on creating a difference between the Monday and the Wednesday live dives, we are open to all suggestions. Love to hear the feedback from everyone. We're to keep moving on to item number 14 now. This is the scribbled angelfish, another Australian specimen. Normal retail would be $5.99 on this one, and in the live dive, it is $449.99.
Let's see. A suggestion for Frag Friday. And
Jay Boardman.
a nano tank dive would be neat too. We have Travis requesting a nano tank dive. No, unfortunately, we do not have fresh water this week, but we will work hard to make sure we bring that to you for Monday.
Yep, we're definitely going to be bringing in some more fresh water on Monday. We'll have them Wednesday of next week. We are going through a revamping and reworking our freshwater systems here, so we're going to be bringing in some larger and some more unique freshwater fish. But that's a project I'm still currently in the middle of, so it's going to take a little bit of time.
Let's see. Jay Boardman would like number 14. Thank you, Jay.
Jay Boardman, I got you down. This fish is just over 6 inches right now and a striking specimen.
Let's see. Steven would like Monday Steals.
Monday Steals. I think I already brought that to you on Monday, but I can try it. I can try my best.
See, Noelle would like to see fish Monday, coral Wednesday with inverts.
Okay.
Jay would like to know what the size is for the fish.
He's just over 6 inches.
Josh Wagner would like to see a under $50 stream.
Under $50.
I like that one.
I can tell you
Yeah.
that's going to be a tricky one.
Okay. Some other people are also agreeing on the nano tank idea.
Love the nano idea. As some of you can tell, when I get into putting these lists together, I do like to go with a theme. Sometimes that theme may be wrasses, sometimes it's going to be our smaller nanofish, but any suggestions from you, I really appreciate it and try and incorporate as many as I can.
Let's see, Cole Woods is interested in a male non-black leopard wrasse.
Male, non-black leopard. I got you down, Cole Woods.
Hey, Rakesh says you commented number 15 in the chat. Was that an accident? I see a sorry in there.
So we
Just wanna make
haven't
sure.
moved to item number 15, but we can now.
yeah.
So item number 15 is the regal angelfish. This one's coming in at just over 5 inches. Normal retail on this would be $24.99, $249.99.
Oh,
Today in the
nice.
live dive, it's $189.99.
Well, there's a lot of people in the chat here.
Whoa.
First one coming in on our end is Noelle
Noelle.
for number 15. I'll have to make a
Molly,
note
can you
to try and
confirm
get
that
more
that's
in
what you're seeing
there.
on your end?
Yep, I'm
Okay.
seeing Noelle is first.
So Noelle is
Okay.
the first one. I'm going to mark this down as a popular item. We'll definitely make sure we got some more coming back. Thank you guys. Really appreciate that.
All right, and just to make things fair here, 'cause I don't know marking
You ready?
Don't mind just taking a little bit of time.
Oh, that's
here, so I
okay,
can
'cause
make sure
I'll-
I can paste this.
Yes.
It's going to take me a second to get the lens cover on too.
We don't
so.
need this for the first sessile.
Oh, that's
lens,
right.
yep.
Never mind. That's for the frags. for the
All
coral.
right, so that takes us through all the fish that we have today. We will circle back to everything for a second pass, but we're going to move on to item number 16 now.
We have a question. Is this livestock only or dry goods as well?
It is livestock only.
Okay, you ready, Molly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know everybody just
I know.
absolutely
Loves the
this
inverts.
part,
I know
so
Don
I
always
just
picks
wanna
out some
make-
cool
I wanna
stuff.
keep it fair.
All right, without further ado,
Alrighty, this is item number 16 now. This is a 3-pack of gold ring cowries. Normal retail would be $24.99, and today in the live dive, they are $19.99. They're a great reef-safe cleaner that have some
Ron White
unique
would like
patterns.
number 16.
Thank you,
Thank you, Ron. Oh, we have Robin
All right.
Williams coming in second, so we'll have to make a note. This is a
All right,
popular
are you
item.
ready? We're ready.
Yeah, ready? On for the next
All
one?
right.
Next invert is item 17, the electric blue hermit 3-pack. These normally retail for $69.99 in the Diver's Den, and today it's $39.99.
Oh, goodness. So we have Lauren. I have Lauren Klingman coming in first for number 17.
Molly, you got Lauren on that end?
I do, yeah, let's see. For 17, yes, Lauren was first.
Okay.
Lauren, I got you down. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, are we ready for 18?
These will make a great addition to the mystery cleanup crew you've got on Monday, Lauren. So thank you again for that, and we're excited to bring more of the mystery boxes.
Let's
moving
see. Noelle would be willing to give number 15 to Rakesh, if Rakesh would be interested in. So just let us know, Rakesh, and we can put you down.
Cash, and I believe I saw Lauren on that one as well. So.
All right, well, both of these are gone too.
Oh, these are
Sorry,
yes.
guys.
Molly was a little
I
fast in
wasn't
the chat.
expecting you to stop for the thing,
Wow.
so-
Okay, looks like we need more bumblebees. Travis, I've got you down. You're showing up first on our end.
Yep. Okay. Are we good?
Are
Yes.
we good?
I
Are
think
we
so.
ready?
Also,
Okay.
Rakesh, just let us know if you did want the Regal Angel. Looks like Noelle was willing to give that to you if you wanted it.
Yep, and Molly, can you scroll up for me to 15 real quick? Who else were our other takers on?
Let's see. For 15, we had Noelle, Jay, Robin, Rakesh.
Noelle, Jay, Robin, and Rakesh. If anybody else is looking up for 15, it looks like Noelle is willing to let that one pass.
Yeah, or I thought it was the angel that she was talking about. Yes.
Yep.
Yep. Although Noel did say if Rakesh doesn't want it, that they will take it. Oh, Rakesh
Looks
said
like
that they will
Rakesh
take
will
it.
take it. So Rakesh, we've got you down.
Yes. Oh, let's see the cooperation in the chat.
I know. These people, they're so good to each other.
I know. I love it.
Every week.
Okay, everyone ready? Fast fingers ready.
All right.
Item number 19, we have our Tonga Necessarius snail 6-pack. Normal retail would be $29.99. Today these are $24.99. Mike Dickerson, I got you down.
Thank you, Mike.
Got 20?
Yep. Ready?
Alrighty,
Hey.
moving forward to item number 20. This is a tiger cucumber. Unique expert only item for the cleanup crew. Normal retail $69.99, and today in the Divers Den live dive is $49.99.
I'm trying to get a focus here. Oh, there we go.
So definitely a unique item, not one that we've seen too many times, not one we've seen recently through here. Great addition to the cleanup crew, but you definitely want to watch. Make sure it's going into a mature, stable tank. No parameter swings or anything like that. But they are a reef-safe item, not going to mess with any corals, and definitely going to play nice with all of your other cleanup crew and inverts.
And the colors really don't do them justice. Like, they get really pretty. I've seen them, like, brighten up.
Sargassum triggerfish, Mike. So, we are working to bring some in. We do have one that's been around for a while. He's got a damaged eye, and he has been a pet of ours in the building now for a couple of years. But, Mike, if you've got any interest in a Sargassum trigger with a damaged eye, let me know, and I might be able to make him make an appearance.
Robin Williams would like to see more snails and crabs because they're going so fast.
I agree, Robin. We may be leaning towards doing one of the days is more invert heavy and do mainly cleanup crew and corals, and then keep more fish on one day, but we definitely need to be bringing you guys more snails and more inverts because they're popular items. So once again, this is the tiger cucumber, item number 20. Normal retail would be $69.99, and today in the live dive it is $49.99. Very unique addition to any cleanup crew.
We have some more people boosting the idea of the heavier invert days. Okay. So we appreciate all the feedback, everyone. Go to our bat, it's always welcome here.
Yep, definitely love all the chats, and if anybody has any questions on these items or any other items that you may have or any situations you may have in your tank at home, please let us know. We're happy to discuss that here and bring it into the chat. Maybe somebody else on the chat will have some feedback, but we definitely love seeing the banter going, so keep it up, everyone.
Mike is asking if you would send him a picture
Of the trigger?
of the trigger at some point.
Mike, if you could do me a favor and you could send an email to social, SOCIAL at LiveAquaria, tag it Triggerfish in the subject line and Bryce, and I will definitely get a picture to you. Well, we're going to keep moving on from 20 to 21, so bear with us. Alyssa's going to have to get a lens on. We're
cap
going to do
on
a little
here.
shuffling.
Alright. Just bear with me, please. Okay, ready?
Alrighty.
Alright. Here we go.
Oh. Do we go? Oh, okay, never mind. My bad. I'm looking at the list wrong. Okay,
So
sorry.
item 21 is Maxima, Tridacna maxima clam. This one's coming in at 2 3/4 inches. This is aquacultured item in the United States. Normal retail would be $99.99, and today in the live dive it is $69.99.
See, Crazy Reefer would like number 21, please.
Crazy Reefer,
you.
got you down.
Alright.
So that takes us to 22. which is another aquacultured Maxima clam. Once again, these are aquacultured in the United States. Normal retail would be $99.99, and today in the live dive, this is going for $69.99.
TX Dingo would like number 22.
TX Dingo,
Thank you.
got you down. So some of you may be doing the mental math on this, but if you look back to the mystery box, this may give you some hints on how many would be coming, or at least a minimum number that you would have coming in that maximum mystery box, but we're going to circle on back to that one soon. In the meantime, we've got another mystery box for you guys.
Okay, we'll have to take the lens off here.
So this is going to be an LPS colony mystery box. Normal retail value would be a minimum of $229.99, and the sale price on this box is $159.99. So these are going to be LPS colonies selected by myself. I can tell you there will be a minimum of 3, and they are going to be full-size colonies. Beyond that, you're going to have to take the chance on the mystery box, but I can assure you I pick corals like I pick them for myself. It'll definitely be a great value. So this is the LPS Colony Mystery Box. Minimum retail value of $229.99, coming to you guys for $159.99.
There's some peer pressure for Steve to make a purchase.
Yeah, we see the peer pressure. I love it. Push on him. You know you need some more mystery corals, Steve. Russ, I apologize about that. Sometimes if you clear your browser history, that can help with it. But we do have the live stream going right now on 4 different screens in here. And it seems like most of the chat is keeping up, so it may be an issue on your end, but
Mine does like.
definitely try and refresh that. Well, Steve, you can tell your wife you just can't pass out on a fantastic deal, because I can assure you it will be a fantastic deal. So this is going to be the LPS Colony Mystery Box. Normal retail value would be a minimum of $229.99. We're bringing that to you for $159.99.
I think they were saying something about like it's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is for permission.
It is definitely easier to ask for forgiveness than it is
But,
permission.
you know, I mean,
That has also gotten me into trouble with my
Me
wife
too.
before. But
Me too.
so we'll let you guys stew on this one and take a look at some of the exciting corals that we have coming up for you next. But for right now, this is item 23. It is the LPS Colony Mystery Box. So it's going to be colonies of LPS corals with a minimum value of $229.99, coming to you for $159.99. We will circle back to this one on the second pass, and we'll give you guys a tease of some of the items that could be similar to what you'd see in that box.
Okay, just bear with me. I do have to get that clip back on so you can see the full color spectrum. There we go.
Alrighty, so this is item 24. This is an Australian torch coral. There are just over 4 heads there, coming in at 3.5 inches. Normal retail would be $149.99, and today in the live dive it is $99.99.
Looks like Noelle would like number 24, please.
Noelle, I've got you
Thank
down.
you.
Thank you so much. So moving forward to item number 25. This is an Indofavia coral. This one's coming in at just over 2 inches. Normal retail would be $79.99, and today in the live dive this is $59.99.
Okay, Lauren would like number 25, please.
Lauren, I got you down.
Thank you.
Moving on to item number 26. This is an Australian chalice coral. This is a particularly nice specimen. Normal retail would be $149.99, and today in the live dive this is $99.99. Our resident coral head in the loudmouth, with her namesake Lepto, was very upset about this one coming into the live dive today, so I would love to see it go out the door.
Just want to save it for
It's a
divers Den, maybe.
fantastic price. Normal retail $149.99, and today in the live dive it is $99.99. This is just over 4.5 inches. It's a pretty large specimen with great colors.
Oh, Evil Green has an interesting question. So that they were told not to mix Australian and Indonesia torches in a garden.
So that is a really interesting topic, Noah, Evil Grin. So I always, with euphyllias, recommend going the route of antibiotics. And so anytime we are mixing in any euphyllias or adding any from different locales, they go through a Cipro antibiotic bath. And like Reagan's Reef, just don't let them touch is the best way to it. But if you are going for a tight cluster like a Euphilia garden, the best way is to do a Cipro dip. And then there's also, if you go through Reef to Reef or Reef Central, you can find some instructions on a triple dip that is very popular for euphyllias right now. That also works very well.
TG is asking, any recommendations for a nano 4-gallon tank? Maybe just an invert?
You know, with a nano 4-gallon, you actually have a lot of options. So some of the items we've seen recently have been the Ascension Cave Gobies. You could actually keep a group of those in there. Barnacle Blennies would be a fantastic one that you could keep several fish in the 4-gallon tank. Our Queensland gobies would be another one, but any of those dwarf gobies, clown gobies, things of that nature, you could definitely get away with at least 1 or 2 in there. You can add some corals in there, and then definitely go for an assortment of cleanup crew.
TX Dingo's asking, is it the same for wild clams? For Cipro dip?
Cipro dip will work for clams. Typically the clams, we do dose some probiotic, but I try and keep any antibiotics and medications as far away from the clams as I can.
They're pretty sensitive.
They are pretty
right?
sensitive. The biggest thing with clams that we've really found is inspecting their byssal opening. So when you get any new clams in, definitely make sure to flip them over, take a good look at them, and make sure that you don't have any pests in there. The sundial snails are the main one that you're looking for, but there are a few other things that can irritate them in the foot. Dan Matt Media, I've got you down for number 26. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dan.
But yeah, with the clams, it's really inspect that opening, and then when you're placing them in the tank, we always like to make sure to rotate them a couple times and make sure they don't have any air underneath them. This isn't always necessary, as they do get exposed to air at low tides in the wild, so they're definitely capable of handling it. But with the clams, make sure you can flip them over, inspect the byssal opening, and then rotate them as you're putting them down.
See, Zachary's asking, are wild caught clams still commonly collected? I only see captive raised.
So we do bring in some wild caughts. We try and be pretty conscious of, if we can get it captive bred, our first option is to always get them captive bred. Recently in the Divers Den, we had some Tridacna noae, which are actually the teardrop clams. They used to be known as teardrop maximas, and they were recently identified as a separate species from maxima, Tridacna noae. Those were coming in from Vietnam, and we're hoping to bring some more of those in shortly.
Yeah, I know we always try to be as ethical as we can with our sourcing, so we're trying to do our part.
All right, so we're going to move on to item number 27. This is going to be our last item and our last coral. This is the Aussie Fungia coral. This one's coming in just under 3 inches. Normal retail would be $79.99, and today in the live dive it would be $59.99.
Crazy Reefer
Crazy
would like
Reefer.
number 27. Well, thank you. And then Reagan is asking, can you do a teardrop in a mystery box?
I need to bring some more in, and I absolutely love them. And these mystery boxes, I'm telling everybody, you're gonna get a phenomenal value. When I shop these mystery boxes, I put them together with what I would want to receive, and I am a picky reefer. So
Yes, he
you are
is.
going to be getting quality items. But
He picked some really nice ones for these last boxes.
Crazy Reefer, we've got you down, and thank you so much. But on that mystery box note, this is going to take us all the way back to item number 1 for the second pass.
Clip here. Okay.
And this is going to be the Maxima mystery box. So they will all be Maxima clams. I will not say how many are going to be in the box or the sizes on those, but I can assure anyone who is a clam lover and a clam fan, you will be happy with this box.
Are we gonna read Reefs and Reptiles.
Reagan Reefs, thank you so much. Thank you for taking the chance. I'm excited to send you some great clams, and we will be revealing those next Wednesday so everybody else can get an idea of what's coming in these boxes.
See, Rakesh is asking, hey, I would love some LA freebie. I have never gotten any freebies from you all. LA t-shirt would be awesome.
So we're running low on t-shirts, but I spent some time this morning putting together some swag bags and some other items for all Live Dive orders. I've got those out on the packing queue, and all Live Dive orders that go out this week, and actually the ones that go out early next week that are items from this week, all Live Dive orders will be getting some sort of swag or surprise in their box as well. Really appreciate everybody's support. We love the suggestions, and we love bringing you guys this value. It's a fun program for us to do.
Stephen asked me if I get my mystery box, would it be guaranteed to have it shipped tomorrow? I was going to check out tonight after we posted the new items on Diver's Den.
Stephen, I'll personally make sure we get those out for you tomorrow. So if you do end up purchasing any items tonight, I'll have to work with the customer service team to make sure we get those added into the cart first thing tomorrow morning. But as soon as we're done with this stream here, I'll shoot you an email, make sure that you and I are in communication, and whatever day you are needing that to arrive, I will make sure it happens.
Awesome. And did you see Noelle? She's going out for number 23.
Oh, Noelle! Wow.
That's exciting.
Robin Williams said, yep, you missed me with the swag bag last week. So we'll make sure you get one this one.
Robin, I do my best. I'm not always able to be out on the packing line in the afternoons, although I try to be. But I'm sat down for almost an hour this morning making up some swag bags. So we're definitely going to get swag bags in for everyone this week.
Let's see, Justin Martin said that they did get the decorator crab situated from a week or two figured out.
Sorry about that, folks. I think we had a disconnection. We were talking about those decorator crabs, and we do our best to make sure that they are all decorated up for you guys when they arrive.
Let's see, Noelle is asking, can you do the same for me on shipping? I will not be home Monday or Tuesday.
Noelle, I will reach out to you immediately after this, make sure we're in touch, and I will personally make sure your boxes get out the door tomorrow. I've got a couple items for you, especially, I can't remember which items you got on Monday, but I know I've got some for you from them too.
Let's see, Rakesh says, also the Mandarin Goby is doing great and getting along with my other female Mandarins.
Excellent, glad to hear it. If anybody would be interested in an XXXL Mandarin Goby, drop a comment in the chat. I've got a few that have come in recently. They are the absolute largest Mandarin Gobies I have ever seen. I'm excited to get these out into some customers' hands.
Oh, here we go. TG has TG has a good or interesting question. It says, help identifying a big hermit crab. I found a shell among the live clams in the supermarket, got the shell and left it in my cycling tank and found him moving. Big brownish with orange striped legs.
So I would look up the family Dardanus. I think it's Dardanus. Those are some of the larger hermits that pop up commonly in the hobby. It would be difficult to tell whether or not you have a true marine hermit or a land-dwelling hermit, but I would start with the family Dardanus. But we're going to keep moving on back on through our second pass.
Oh, I got the late. Oh, excuse me. Yes, number 2.
So we are back to item number 2. This is the black leopard wrasse. This one's coming in just under 3 inches. The specimen came out of Tonga. Normal retail would be $129.99, and today in the live dive, this is $89.99.
Yeah, so this guy is expert only, so it has a arrive alive guarantee only on the item.
This group has been with us just over 2 months. I am pretty particular when it comes to these leopard wrasses, so they have not seen medication. What I have been doing is weekly skin scrapes on the cohort, and I can tell you that this cohort is clean and parasite free. They are eating frozen foods and ready to come healthy and quarantined into your tanks.
See, Kathy said that their yellow assessor is doing fabulous. He even stands out when the lights are off, eating like a boss and out, very bold. He almost comes up to me when I'm feeding.
Glad to hear it, Kathy. Love those assessors. They've got great personality to them, and coming out of Australia, they are just shining as bright as you can imagine.
Really pretty fish. So yeah, number 2, the black leopard wrasse.
Item number 2, this is a female black leopard wrasse. Normal retail $129.99 and today $89.99.
Kathy says everyone needs one of them, especially for a now tank, for the assessor. They are really cool fish. They're fun to watch. That's doing well.
Well, we're going to keep marching forward. So we're back to item number 4. This is the multi-barred goatfish. This one's hailing from Papua New Guinea. The specimen's coming in at 5.5 inches. Normal retail would be $89.99, and today in the live dive it's $69.99. These guys are once again reef safe and a great sand stirrer. So if you're a fan of the deep sand beds or just have a large tank where you can't necessarily get back to all the corners, these are going to be one that help you keep that sand bed clean, keep detritus stirred up, and help keep the tank healthy.
Let's see, TG says that the hermit crab is eating their sponges. The mystery hermit crab that I picked up from the grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Will it get along with the
Copper fan?
Cover butterfly.
butterfly and tangs?
Yes, absolutely. This is a great fish to put with butterflies and tangs, especially those tangs, butterflies that you're wanting to feed heavy. This guy makes feeding heavy easy because he's going to eat up anything else that's left on the bottom, and then he's also going to stir the stand for you. So you get multiple benefits with this fish, and these do lead to a healthier tank.
Oh, Noelle would like number 4. Thank you.
Noelle. Wow. Thank you so much, Noelle.
Look at them go.
The little feelers.
So cool.
Alrighty, so this circles us back to item number 5, the red scorpion fish. This one came from Kenya. It is a Scorpiona scrofa, coming in at 6.5 inches. Normal retail would be $99.99, and today in the live dive it is $69.99. See if we can get his face split up for you guys.
So
Look at his chin. Cirri. So these fish have lots of cirri on them, which are the little appendages, like little tassels all over. So his chin, his pectorals, the operculums on the side of the gills, all are covered with this small cirri texture. It's really neat when you see it in person. Is a reef safe item, but definitely not a shrimp safe item or not a small fish safe item. So plays better in the big tanks, but they are reef safe and they are not an aggressive species. They're not a species that you have to worry about picking on any of your other fish or any of your other inhabitants, and they're pretty calm.
I like the eyes. It's probably my favorite part of the fish.
The eyes are really neat.
It's all hypnotic. Yeah, it does. It does look like a grumpy old man.
So,
Angry Muppet.
last chance on this, guys. This is item number 5, the red scorpion fish. Normal retail would be $99.99, and today in the live dive it is $69.99. But we're going to move on to our next friend with a sting, and that is item number 7, the Volatin lionfish. This one's coming in at just over 4.5 inches from nose to tail, and he's about 8 inches wide. Thank you for the light, Alyssa. I apologize. I'm neglecting my duties here.
It's all good.
Normal retail would be $99.99, and today in the live dive this is $69.99. As I mentioned earlier, this specimen was collected in the Caribbean where they have a large problem with invasive lionfish. So we'd really like to, any of the Volatin lionfish that come out of the Rhinelander, Wisconsin location, we do our best to source these out of the Caribbean so that we know that these are the invasive problem that they're having down there. And we like to support them as a partner helping clean the reefs and remove these guys from the reefs down there because they are causing a lot of issues. In that similar vein, this item cannot ship back to Florida.
Yes. It's restricted in Florida, so Floridians watching, we're sorry.
one. Let's keep moving on to item number 9.
Just 1 second. Light here. 9 was that one. This is Dotty back, right?
Item number 9 is the Delectus Audibet coming from Sri Lanka. Normal retail would be $79.99, and today in the live dive this is $59.99. This specimen's just under 2 inches at 1 3/4, hailing from Sri Lanka. It's grown into a brightly orange colored specimen with the fine blue lines along them. They're a really striking addition to any reef tank. As you can see, this guy's curious. He definitely knows who has been feeding him, and he is out looking for his next meal. So another neat fish that's endemic to the Sri Lankan area. We do have a farm in Sri Lanka. We actually have 2 farms. One is doing all aquacultured fish, aquacultured anemones, and freshwater items out there in Sri Lanka. And then the other farm is doing collections off the reef, and this is one of the items that came from that farm in Sri Lanka. So
A little bit of backstory. Oh, Steven's asking, are you all not adding anything to Diver's End today? Just got on, it's all the same stuff from yesterday. So thank you for letting us know, Steven. We will look into it and make sure that there aren't any issues. We'll take a look at it after the live stream. Thank you for letting us know.
yep, I will get that going right now. I think that's a hiccup on my part. So we're going to keep moving quickly. We're going to go to item number 12 up here.
See, Evil Grin's asking if the Sri Lanka wrasse that we have is male or female. Do you know off the hand?
I do not know on that, Naughty Bad. So keep going up to the big-eyed soldier fish. This is item number 12. It's 5 inches long. Normal retail would be $99.99, and today in the live dive it's $79.99.
Let's see. So again, this will be number 12, big-eyed soldier fish. Coming to you at 5 inches. Regular price $99.99. Sale price is $79.99. So with these guys, they are venomous, so you do want to handle with care. That's something to be aware of. For the most part, they are pretty friendly. I do believe, Molly, they said that they ate smaller fish, so you have to be careful with that.
Yeah, I think he said that you just have to be careful with
Like shrimp and smaller inverts.
Yeah.
They're really cool to watch. This guy is very bright red, almost glows in the dark here.
It's beautiful on the screen.
Oh, good. Glad to hear that, because I was gonna say he's really cool looking in person here. Oh, okay. Glad it's transpiring here. But really healthy fish. Very nice color. Gets along with the Stanglite mates. So he's a friendly little guy. But it is venomous, so please be careful with handling.
Steve, thank you very much for the call out. If you refresh Diver's Den right now, all new items are up. They're up a couple minutes late, but we've got them up there for you.
So
once again, item number 12, the big-eyed soldier fish. Normal retail $99.99, and today $79.99.
free shipping.
Free shipping. This guy is glowing bright red, almost on the level that the assessor basslets are glowing at, but this is a very good looking fish.
Noel's asking, would he get along well with the other 2 fish that they got? So it'd be the copper band
and the multibard. Yep, absolutely. He would play nice.
There we go. And will he get much bigger?
No, that is a full-size adult specimen.
Noel would like number 12, please.
Oh, wow.
Oh, thank you.
You're really happy with them.
Mm-hmm. He's a cool little guy.
Alrighty, well that brings us back to this last item today. Item number 20.
Right here, right?
No lens.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Let's see. I need to get
No
the.
lens.
Oh. For some reason. Oh boy.
We'll get our stuff together. We got this.
This is item number 20, the tiger cucumber. Normal retail $69.99, and today in the live dive it's $49.99. It's a very unique addition to any cleanup crew.
It is a Live only guarantee though, because it is.
It is an expert only item. They are pretty sensitive, so you definitely want to make sure it's going into a mature tank. But you shouldn't have any other issues with coral or any other invert conflicts with this guy.
Reef safe.
Reef safe.
Was this the last one that was available?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Alrighty.
So circle on back. Of course, if there's anything else that anyone wants to see, please let us know. Last call.
Alrighty, so thanks again, everyone. We really love all the feedback, really love all the conversations that we got going. Steve and Noel, I'll be reaching out to you in the next 10 minutes. Make sure that we're in contact, and I will get your items out the door today. We're very excited to come back next Monday and reveal some of these mystery box items that we brought out this week. If anybody, once again, if anybody has any questions, suggestions, and a question with items on their own tank, if you guys send an email to social@LiveAquaria, please tag me in that. They're going to make sure that that comes to me, and I will be getting back to you with any questions you may have for any of our items or any items in your tank. And anybody, once again, who has secured any items in this live feed, we ask you to please send the same email to social@LiveAquaria with the items you've purchased, your shipping address, and your contact info, and I'll be getting in touch with you this evening, and so that we can get these items added to your cart right away. So, thanks everyone again, and we look forward to seeing you guys on Monday.